Pagett M.P. by Rudyard Kipling. The toad beneath the harrow knows exactly where eath toothpoint goes. The butterfly upon the road preaches contentment to that toad. Pagett M.P. was a liar, and a fluent liar therewith. He spoke of the heat of India as the Asian solar myth, came on a 4 months visit to study the East in November, and I got him to sign an agreement, vowing to stay till September. March came in with the coil. Pagett was cool and gay, called me a bloated Brahmin, talked of my princely pay. March went out with the roses. Where is your heat? Said he. Coming, said I to Pagett. Skittles, said Pagett M.P. April began with the punkah, coolies, and prickly heat. Pagett was dear to mosquitoes, sandflies found him a treat. He grew speckled and mumpy-hammered, I grieve to say, Aryan brothers who fanned him, in an illiberal way. May set in with a dust storm, Pagett went down with the sun. All the delights of the season tickled him one by one. Imprimis, 10 days liver, due to his drinking beer. Later, a dose of fever, slight, but he called it severe. Dysentery touched him in June, after the chota. Bursat, lowered his portly person, made him yearn to depart. He didn't call me a Brahmin, or bloated, or overpaid, but seemed to think it a wonder that anyone stayed. July was a trifle unhealthy, Pagett was ill with fear. Called it the cholera morbus, hinted that life was dear. He babbled of Eastern exile, and mentioned his home with tears, but I haven't seen my children for close upon 7 years. We reached 120 once in the court at noon. I've mentioned Pagett was portly. Pagett went off in a swoon. That was an end to the business. Pagett, the perjured, fled with a practical, working knowledge of solar myths in his head. And I laughed as I drove from the station, but the mirth died out on my lips as I thought of the fools like Pagett who write of their Eastern trips, and the sneers of the traveled idiots who duly misgovern the land, and I prayed to the Lord to deliver another one into my hand.